We just got some crazy Marvel news, guys. Apparently, Kang and Spider-Man 2099 were supposed to be working together. Now, this news comes to us from Cryptic 4K Qual over on Twitter, a very reliable industry insider, and this is what he had to say. Marvel Studios and Sony reportedly had talks about Miguel O'Hara forming an alliance with a Kang variant in the MCU. The storyline would have featured power for Kang and stability for Miguel. Now we know that's what he's all about, like the Spider Society is trying to prevent anomalies and variants and universes from dying, and Miguel having an alliance with a Kang variant actually makes a lot of sense. Then it says here, the plans fell through as Sony reportedly thought Marvel using Miguel was a huge ask. Now Sony, come on, get off your high horse. You have been wanting to join the MCU or integrate your Sony universe with Marvel Studios' universe, and they lent out a hand. They said, okay, let's do it. Let's have Spider-Man 2099 working with a Kang variant in the MCU, and they said no, they were, so entitled. They were like, no, we've got the Spider-Man rights, I don't know, we don't want to lend you guys Spider-Man 2099, that's too much. You have got to be kidding me, right? You have a perfect opportunity to merge these two universes in a way that actually makes a lot of sense. Because as a lot of people pointed out, the Spider Society run by Miguel O'Hara is pretty much like a Spider-Man version of the TVA. So if you have it revealed that Miguel O'Hara is working with a Kang variant to prevent all of these variants and alternate timelines and all that from happening because it results in deaths of universes, it is a really great way to integrate the animated Miles Morales Spider-Verse movies over to the MCU live-action stuff. And especially with Beyond the Spider-Verse coming out pretty soon, a lot of people are speculating that that movie is going to jump over to live action, and we might see Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and all that, and they just had a multiversal movie, so it would be really cool to see some of the other characters from the Spider-Verse movies jump over to live action too, and if you reveal that Spider-Man 2099 is working with Kang, it's a great way to do it. Just imagine in Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, the post-credits scene is Miguel O'Hara, played by Oscar Isaac, in live action, because there's a lot of rumors and theories that the movie is going to end with Miles going over to live action and some other Spider-Verse characters. So imagine if Miguel goes over to live action and you see him with a Kang variant in the MCU. That would be amazing. And that would get people hyped for Secret Wars, because that means we could be getting a live-action Gwen, Spider-Man 2099, Miles, Peter B. Parker, all of those Spider-Verse characters could be jumping over to live-action too. And Sony would have to be absolutely insane to turn down this offer, because it is just a license to print money. And the fans would love to see these characters in live action and continue their story in some big Marvel events, because we know that Secret Wars is going to be a massive multiversal movie, and it just makes sense to bring over characters like Spider-Man 2099, Gwen, Penny Parker, Spider-Man Noir. It just makes a lot of sense to bring these characters over for a big movie like that, and I'm sure Sony wants it to happen. You're gonna get lots of money, so why not do it? And if Marvel has a plan integrating an alliance between 2099 and Kang, why the hell would you say no to that? Now there is one more part to Cryptic 4K Qual's post, and that is this right here. It says, Miguel O'Hara could be making his live-action MCU debut in the near future with a new team. So it seems like what I said could potentially still happen, but with a new team, to me, sounds like it's not going to be, Spider-Man Noir, Penny Parker, and all that, but it could be, I don't know. But honestly, this is really exciting. I don't really know exactly how they're going to do this all, especially because Sony loves to play hardball. So I don't know what that deal is going to look like. Maybe they do what I said and have, Beyond the Spider-Verse end with them going over to the MCU in live action or something. I don't know. But if they can pull this all off and bring over Oscar Isaac to play Spider-Man 2099, bring over Miles and all that, it's going to be awesome. But yeah, guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think about all of this. Apparently, Marvel wanted to have Kang have an alliance with Spider-Man 2099, and Sony said no. Do you think they're going to figure out a way to actually make that happen, and maybe it's going to happen in Beyond the Spider-Verse? Who knows at this point? Let me know your thoughts about all of this down below.